Chapter 1. You are listening at FameTV.info. Translator. Endless Fantasy Translation Editor. Endless Fantasy Translation, good news. The world's first online wildlands hunting software is now online, with a 100% genuine host experience. This sexy system will be distributed online to deliver heavenly delights, taking you to extraordinary atmospheric wildlands while you earn real money in a low-risk, high-rewards mechanic of thrills and exhilaration. Enjoy your game. The washroom inside an office building in Fengtian City, confused, Wang Kuei stared at his handsome reflection in the mirror, unsure of what he should do. Who is talking inside my head, or am I starting to imagine things from all the pent-up frustrations I have from not dating for such a long time? Wait, that's not it. Isn't that voice a little too clear? In the next instant, a pale blue screen that appeared rather sci-fi appeared before his eyes. Name: Wang Kuei, age 26, height 180 cm, weight 76.7 kilograms, muscular regulation 104.2%, heart, lungs and blood vessels 103.2%, immunity and endurance 101.1%, central nervous system 103.5%, cerebral cortex 100.7%, adrenaline burst 1.53 times. Note: the average standard for male adult humans in various physical aspects is 100%, and the average adrenaline burst is 1.5 times. Class card. None. Items. None. Please accept your starter gift pack. Wang Kuei's eyeballs were almost bulging from the series of stats displayed. It was very difficult for someone who had received 5 years' worth of undergraduate education to believe what was happening right now. Indeed, Wang Kuei had been a medical graduate. However, he had failed his postgraduate admission exam and faced a hard time progressing in the medical profession. It was fortunate that, having grown up in a farming village, he enjoyed outdoor photography, and therefore, he had started work at a media company, mainly capturing and editing photographs and footages of wild animals. This isn't an illusion. Wang Kuei attempted many things like closing his eyes, pinching himself, and splashing his face with water. Still, none of these things affected the screen at all. Could there really be a God? Despite his doubt of the metaphysical, his high school textbooks had indeed repeatedly mentioned that the greats of physics and chemistry would end up falling to theology after a life of research. It proved that there were things that science could never explain. Nonetheless, Wang Kuei got the general idea after musing for a while. Point 1. This was the sexy, no, this was the wildlands hunt system. 2. No one else could see the system aside from him. 3. He could perform simple interactions with the system with his mind. 4. The various data and skills shown on the stats panel represented a combination of the 8 major organ systems of the human body along with 5 chief aspects of athleticism. It was basically a summary of his current physical standard. 5. The system could assign quests and provide rewards. In other words, he could become stronger, but there would be various unknowns and costs as well. Who could stand this? Wang Kuei gasped in excitement. Could his fall the last time he went on an outdoor shoot had been a blessing in disguise? Even so, his instincts told him that this was a shot at changing his life. He then opened his gift pack. A dark, candlelit timber room instantly appeared before him. Then, a black shadow dropped from above with a thud, and it turned out to be a square-shaped parcel wrapped in animal leather. That's quite the special effect. In other words, it was gaudy. Suddenly, the animal leather parcel began to shake violently, and with a flash of orange light, various items began to appear. Wow! Golden. Legendary. Naturally, that was a mental commentary from Wang Kuei. Camping and assault. Twin. Strapped backpack, laminated climbing shoes, ventilated T-shirt, tear-resistant soft. Shell pants, wind-resistant jacket, 550 cord, class card hunter LV1, legacy item. Teeth necklace. All of these items were necessary outdoors equipment. Something weird seems to have been mixed inside. Class card hunter LV1, class authority. Web.registered hunting permit from the National Forestry Administration. Class ability. You have mastered the basic survival skills in the wild, cold weapons for the wild, basic techniques for setting traps and hunting, as well as processing the game. Legacy item. Teeth necklace. Item description. A signature item of the classic hunter, who collects the tooth of each fearsome beast they have hunted. Fashioned into a necklace intended to absorb the life and destructive power of the hunted, it is the sole symbol of a hunter's individual strength and courage. Item ability. You will earn a passive from each successful hunt objective achieved. Each passive permanently strengthens all stats by 1%, and a special passive will be activated once a certain level of passive is achieved. One gives me knowledge, while the other strengthens me the more I hunt such awesome items. After some questioning, the sexy system clarified that skills and items were divided into 3 major grades. Normal.white, Expert.purple, and Master.orange, each of which was divided into 5 sub.grades. In other words, he had been given 2 godly items all at once aside from the plain white items. How generous! After Wang Kuei had equipped his class card, firecrackers that were over 10,000 decibels seemed to ignite in his head, cracking as they erupted and delivered substantial fragments of information that it took 1 full minute to digest it. When he opened his eyes again, Wang Kuei's eyelids narrowed into slits, and his brow was furrowed in a furious expression as if a tiger had been released from his cage. His very presence increased to some extent in terms of pompousness. While it was nothing as ridiculous as becoming a completely different person, there was no way that he would not change, what with 3 or 4, or even 5 to 6 years worth of knowledge and experience as a professional hunter burrowing into his head all at once. Various knowledge about living things, environmental analysis, traversing skills, wildlands trapping, along with various animal behaviors, tracking methods, and dissection were branded deep within his memories as if he had been born with it. You have received your starter gift pack and equipped your class card. Your first starter quest shall begin soon. Time to get to work. Hunting quest. Track down the man-eating wolf dog. Hunting type. Starter hunt. Hunt objective. Adolescent wolf dog, 0/1, hunting grounds. Wild forests of Mount Sigu, Jiuyang City, Fangshan County, Jishi Province. Hunt difficulty. 1 star, real requests. None, real rewards. $2,000 bounty, offered by the Northern Wudong Town's local police. System request. Set up a live stream of the hunt and achieve a popularity of 1,000 plus concurrent viewers. Completion rewards. Unknown, system request 2. A 2-day limit will be imposed for a successful hunt upon entry into the hunting grounds. Note: hunt completion rate will affect the final scoring. Completion rewards. Unknown, system request. In starter hunt mode, no food, vehicles, or weapons are allowed into the farm. The mission reward is tied to the live stream. This is quite interesting. While Wang Kuei was still worrying and unsure about how he should utilize the ability of the system, he did not expect it to arrange everything for him. Still, that wolf dog eats humans. For real. To tell the truth, Wang Kuei had had a mysterious shudder when he had checked out the quest description. That real reward especially thrilled him, almost as if he was playing a hunting game in reality. Hence, he had quickly checked out the location described in the quest online that it was actually on the news. Shock. At 9 a.m., on the 23rd of July, 2022, death struck a mountain village at the Jishi province. 2 wolf dogs reared by the villagers in captivity bit a young boy to death and feasted on his corpse on the scene. It was a gruesome sight indeed. It had only just happened yesterday. Listen to the full novel at famvetv.info, direct link in the description.